Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, Coach Dan Van Gundy, and the Hall of Famer Grant Hill here with me at the table, and Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. Timeout called, the Pistons. And here's Thomas to the paint. A nice shot by Lambier.
The first good move in a long chess match between these coaching staffs.
Yeah, now we get to see the counterplay. How you respond is half the battle out there.
Pass to Tripucka. Here's Long. Perfection with the jumper from the elbow.
And obviously their goal right now is to feed him the ball and get him going.
Yeah, it's a good start for him. Let's see if they can keep getting him the ball in that area.
To the middle. And here's Maxey outside. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Ooh, the range of Maxey is pretty impressive. He is consistent from beyond the arc.
A nice shot by Lambier.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Now here's George. For three, Maxey. Oh, he missed it, making him 1 for 2 now. Pass to Tripucka. Shoots over Oubre. Here's Thomas. Banked it in off the glass.
Relentless effort creates the second chance opportunity.
Now the 76ers with it. It's a 5-point game. Out to Oubre. The three from Edgecombe. And it's Thomas with the rebound. Pass to Long. Beyond the arc. Here's Lambier. No problem on the jumper in close. Lambier's got 6.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
The three from Edgecombe. It's rebounded by Lambier. Pass to Tripucka. The three. Drills it from deep.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
4-3, and Detroit another 3.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Buries it from three.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Here's Benson. Here's Lambier. Rebound by Philadelphia. 1:11 left to play in the first. Back to George. Outside Maxey. Out to Oubre. 5 on the clock. Late clock, the Sixers need to put one up here. George's shot is off. Detroit with the ball. They're on an 18-6 run. And the basket by Long.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Yeah, it's not difficult to figure out why they built this lead. They have been dominant in the paint.
Pass to George. It's rebounded by Lambier. Detroit leading by 14. Here's Long. Here's Benson. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet.
Ooh, good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
Detroit shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. He misses the free throw. Good on the second one. And he nails the third. 17 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Maxey attacking. Pass to Embiid. Here's Edgecombe. Driving in. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer!
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Well, it's good to have a player on the floor with that kind.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a comfortable margin for the Pistons here, guys.
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
I love the confidence Embiid plays with, especially this close to the rim.
They set a pick. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Out to the right wing. George outside. Philadelphia moving it around. Back to Oubre. Pass to Edgecombe. Nice move. Misses off the left iron. The Pistons lead by 12. Inside. Here's Livingston. Johnson. Great positioning on the putback. Johnson's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, that was just great timing and playing with a high motor.
Pass to Maxey. Back to Oubre. George, right side. And he's headed to the line for two. He gets the whistle there.
You're not going to find many better two-way players than George. He gets after it at both ends every night.
George hits them both.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line. Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfect.
Here's the three. Nice shot by George. George has got 5 now.
gets the ball and takes the shot. It's that easy for Paul George.
All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Pistons.
I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
76ers trail by 12. Back to George. Right side, Maxey. Outside, Oubre. Pass to George. Here's Drummond. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Well, if Drummond's going to score, the paint is where it's going to happen.
Here's Thomas. Count it. Thomas has gotten his second bucket.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Oubre with a steal. To the inside. Here's Drummond. Pass to Edgecombe. Outside Oubre. Here's Long. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Livingston, no good.
Yeah, that's a missed opportunity. Great look, just couldn't finish.
Pass to Drummond. Now here's Maxey. 4 on the clock. It's George on the wing. For 3. And it's Maxey missing. Detroit leading by 12. Thomas, that's good. A minute 37 left in the first half. Now here's Maxey. It's stolen. Here's Livingston. Here he goes. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Pistons lead by 16.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Detroit shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game. That free throw misses. The Pistons making a switch here. And no luck at the stripe this time. Second one won't fall. Pass to Maxey. Down low. George. Another miss. They desperately need a bucket. And here's Thomas. Maxey covering. To the wing, right side. Here's Long. Good work defensively by Drummond. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Oh, swiped away. Here's Long. And it's in there. Long's got 9 points.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Gets the 3 to fall.
3 points.
Thomas outside from the inbound. Can't hit from in close. And so we wrap up the first half. Pistons ahead, up by 15. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
20.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Pass to Maxey. And here's Drummond. Philadelphia moving it around. Here's Edgecombe. And it's Maxey missing. It's Thomas on the wing. He takes it in, lays it up and banks it in. Give him 8 points now.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Thomas. Drummond grabs the miss. Outside Oubre. Pass to George. The kick out to Maxey. And here's Oubre from the arc. Sinks it from distance.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Thomas misses. 76ers trail by 12. Back to George. The kick out to Maxey. The three from Edgecombe. The rebound by Detroit. They led by as many as 18. There's the drive. Good chance here for Thomas. Hits the target from 18 feet. Thomas has gotten 4 this quarter.
He means business. Unlikely to be a comeback on his watch.
Well, this is how you shut the door, right? You keep making good shots and you build the lead.
The shot by Long, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
It seems like George could do this all night. He just keeps finding shots.
Here's Thomas. Offensive rebound. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Ooh, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
So much force. Easy money for Drummond.
And Thomas has got the ball here for the Pistons. Leading by 12. Pass to George. Good chance here for Drummond. It's rebounded by Lambier. Inside. Here's Benson. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. To the middle. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Tripucka's got 8 points.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage. Well, their schemes have been effective, and he's been a significant part of their focus.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. A minute 35 left in the third quarter. Wing shot on the way.
First personal foul. First team.
Here's Grimes. Off the inbound pass.
Beautiful play design. Anytime you get a dunk off an inbounds play, you know your strategy is on point.
First team.
Here's Thomas. And again, it's Detroit converting.
Ooh, they're not making it easy on themselves. Tough shot.
Outside Grimes. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
The Pistons lead by 16. Outside McCain. Thomas with a steal. Pass to Livingston. Got a piece of it. Here's Edwards. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Doesn't have to break his momentum at all to catch the pass.
Here's Lambier. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Pass to Grimes. Here's Livingston. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Livingston's got 6. 11 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Barlow. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Philadelphia shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. And he can't get the first one. And he's good on the second. It could go. The shot no good. And so it's Detroit, leading by 17 at the end of the period. And they've...
53 to 76. 36.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Detroit leading by 17. Here's Johnson. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good. Man, the defender really went after him.
All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Pistons.
Well, look, you have to be able to count on energy and effort every night, and they're showing a lot of it with their transition buckets.
Pass to Edgecombe. Now here's Oubre. And the layup is good off the glass.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Johnson with a bucket.
Nice offense here. Close in. Great bet to go.
Here's George. He gets it in there.
Getting it done inside. You know, I love seeing George be active on the interior.
And that one is stuffed right through.
Nice read. Sets his teammate up. You like how they're sharing the ball.
George with the bucket.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Pass to Edgecombe. Fires for three. It's rebounded by Pierce.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
And here's Embiid. Philadelphia moving it around. Here's Oubre. Outside Maxey. It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Pierce. Embiid there for the rebound. Oubre. Oh, off target from downtown. All alone. Yes, sir! That one goes! 76ers trail by 18. Now Oubre. Here's Maxey. Outside George. Now Embiid. Shot clock at 6. Now Oubre. And he drives in. He nails it! With the shot clock winding down.
Yeah, whenever Edgecombe sees a lane, he's gonna take advantage.
The Pistons lead by 16. Thomas. Quick two. All net.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
I like when Paul looks to score inside because he's more than capable of dunking it through.
He's off from three. And here's Detroit. And now we've got an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
They trail by 16. Thomas with the ball, picked up by Embiid. And so they foul intentionally. Free throw good, Thomas. Second free throw, no good. And so here is Philadelphia
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Pistons.
They looked to run anytime they could.
They set the tone with their pace. Their transition game was excellent.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. 76ers trail by 18. George. Maxey fires. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
And you know what? We'll give them some credit for battling today, but this one is just about over.
Both good from the line that time. And 1:01 left in the fourth quarter here. Ooh, too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation.
At the line for the sixth.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
You really can't understate the energy Maxey brings to his game. Not just effort level, but his attitude and how that spreads to his guys out there.
Oh, he can't get the layup. And there's the foul. It's on Joel Embiid. So that'll be a second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Penalty situation.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. It's an 18-point game. Maxey. Oh, the long ball, no good. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Fifth personal foul.
First one falls for him.
At the line for Detroit, John Long.
And that's good as he hits both shots. Now Philadelphia with it. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
And that's a frustration foul. They've let this game slip away. Yeah, too bad he fouled out. But this team does have some depth at his position.
Point. Brown.
And he sinks the second. There's 37 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. And George with the jam. And Thomas has got the ball here for the Detroit Pistons. And that's an intentional foul. Free throw good, Thomas. And he can't hit the second. So it's Philadelphia now. To the inside. Oh, he finished it off. A beauty of a pass. Here's Thomas. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And an intentional foul right there.
First personal foul.
And he drops the first.
At the line for 2, John Long.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. And Philadelphia calls time here. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. All right, guys, what's your take?
They just haven't put it all together tonight.
But they're not going down without a fight. They'll keep game planning and playing until the final whistle.
And Philadelphia calls time here. They trail by 19. Guys, your thoughts?
They just haven't put it all together tonight.
But they're not going down without a fight. They'll keep game planning and playing until the final whistle.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
Detroit got the ball.
Russell has the open look. Goes back up. So we see the Pistons taking the W here. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Stan Van